Good morning, everybody. Again, my name is Dmitry Rogulev. I'm coming from Moscow. I'm managing partner of Ada-Symposium agency. We're doing events in Russia for already 15 years. Thank you, Fuad, for this beautiful environment here. I'm very proud. My topic today is clean events. Okay, we are the part of the global team, and we have to contribute to cleaner event. And we all now understand that nobody can hide. Okay, everyone should make something to make our planet cleaner. In our industry, in events, we produce not only nice emotions, we produce not only memorable events, we produce also a footprint. Doesn't make the planet cleaner for sure. Just preparing this presentation, I read some interesting reports, and one of them was that even short talk on Zoom produces a footprint. You wouldn't think about it when you open your computer. You wouldn't think about a footprint of online events at all, but it does. Actually, a footprint for a 1 hour Zoom talk is about 1 kilogram of carbon. And this is amazing. You wouldn't think about it, but it's there. So it's there with our events. We deliver stuff. We install huge constructions. We power our light and sound that we have at every ground. We also produce a lot of food. And all these industries that help us, they produce the main part of footprint in the earth. Power supply, transportation, agriculture. These guys are making the most waste that is coming to our planet, okay? And we are helping them. So we should do about this something. We should be more careful, more thinking about the consequences of our activities. As these guys, you probably saw this picture before, these guys made a beautiful campaign, Tesla in the space. Okay? This is not an event, but it is a very good sample of how we can use our resources to produce just 100% waste. Okay? The rocket that flew to the space burning a lot of fuel. This waste on the orbit is there for we don't know how many years. All these resources spent to produce this show, this was just waste. Okay? We are not as that big as they are, but we still have our limits. Before this presentation, we talked to many colleagues in our industry in Russia, and I'm talking about Russia now. People saying that they don't really think when they produce events what is happening after the event. They don't really think what is going on with consumption on the space. They don't think where all this decoration go, because we can see here a lot of stuff that was installed for the show. What will happen with the stuff afterwards? Was it so necessary to produce this stuff? Were there any other technologies that could be used to help us to make less rubbish for the planet? So we thought that we need to do something about it. For this show, we decided together with Fuad that we need to talk to you about very simple rules that we can apply to our everyday life. I mean, to our everyday professional life. These three very simple words that describe the whole process of making the life cleaner. First of all, refuse for things that do not really necessary for the event. This is the easiest, the cheapest, and the most powerful tool. Let's say once we were producing a show in St. Petersburg, in one old convention center. They didn't have a good power supply there at the place to install such a massive LED screen in the show. So the first idea that we have was to bring a big generator, to put this generator behind the stage, and put enough power into the screen. Okay? But then, of course, it was not the first idea, but then we decided that we maybe can use it in some other way. This convention center produced enough energy for projection, so let's install a projection screen. Okay? It is the same price if you think about the cost of the event, but it is much less consuming the energy comparing to a screen as such. And of course, this is the easiest thing that we can think and use, but we also have to think about those things that we anyway produce for events, like giveaways that we distribute during the show, can they be recycled? Can be they used for any other purposes in future? Can we produce long-lasting badges and give it to people that they can use for other show as well? Can we also recycle them if not? Okay, if this badge is just disposable stuff that we use for 2 days, and then we can only rubbish it. Maybe we can just collect it and produce something else from that in the future. So here are the main areas that we can start saving right now. And first of all, these are venues. As I said, selecting a venue for an event, we can be more thinking about resources it has. Let's say a combination of a great accommodation facility, a good convention center, catering facilities on the place are saving a lot on transportation between these places, saving a lot of time for your guests on site, make this even more convenient. So Mardan Palace is just an icon. Okay, here you have everything, so it's easiest and best place to start saving as such. Okay, if you have a small hotel in the city center and then a number of restaurants around, just think of how many buses you should send all around to put your guests on place. So this is logistics. Decorations. For decorations, now with all these light and sound and video technologies, we can do much better job, not installing vinyl prints and wooden construction to carry them on. So giveaways, as I said already, we have a number of opportunities to make them long-lasting or refuse from them at all. Let's say we don't need business cards anymore. I don't know, probably you still use them, but by the fact everyone has a mobile phone, everyone has a QR code inside. So it's much easier to collect names and phones from phone to phone than from business card to business card. So you just one click and you have your contacts in someone else's phone. Okay, catering. Here are also a number of ways that we can save on. First of all, a catering on-site, comparing to catering outside, is good saving on transportation, heating, and etc. Using local products for catering, again, saves on footprint. Let's say delivering mangoes from Thailand could be even more dirty, if you want, than producing fruits on the farms around the site. Show effects. This is my preferred area because these things are working for just few moments. Okay, you just blow the confettis. They're all around for a few seconds. And then you just collect them and put in the rubbish. Okay? For these just few moments, we spend on production, spend on delivery, spend on installation, and all these spends go into our air. Thinking of all this stuff, we understood that there is nothing like common expertise in the world that could be used to help us on saving. Nothing like a portal in the internet that you can just log in and find ideas how we can create less footprints and make our life been cleaner. Okay, so we decided to establish such a place on the internet. Okay, it's already there, and we invite all of you to help us to fill it with information, with life hacks, and with ideas and technologies that you maybe have in your markets. We are lucky here because we have international audience. We have people coming from different parts of the world. And for sure, in your parts, you have ideas and maybe solutions that could be used for sharing them with your colleagues and could help your colleagues in other parts of the world to contribute into sustainable development. So, for who we produce this website? This is for all of those people who are involved into events organization. First of all, the clients. Clients are here the most powerful part because if they will ask for something as a must, this will happen. Let's say a couple of years ago, we didn't think about masks. We didn't think about sanitizers. Now it's just a must. And this is not only regulation, this is a request from our clients, and we do this by default. So maybe in future, if our clients will ask us to be more cleaner in our ideas, producing less footprint, then maybe we will start doing this by default. Organizers, we are also clients to manufacturers and providers. We also can ask them to deliver better ideas, better technologies. And of course, those guys who recycle, they do need our materials for their recycling plants. In Russia, we talked to them, and they said that we've got facilities that are not fully working now because they don't have enough rubbish to reproduce. Okay? I'm not asking you to produce more rubbish, of course, but still to think of how the materials used on the place can be delivered then directly to reproduction areas. Okay? So why would you share? Why would you share your competitive ideas? Why would you give to your competitors a chance to use them for their events? First of all, because this is our planet and we are the only who can help it. If we start hiding from each other, then the process of cleaning it will take a bit longer. Secondly, this is just fun, you know. When we decided to do it firstly in Russia, people would not trust us. They would say, okay, guys, this is your commercial project. This is what you want to do just to make money on. It is not. We are not making money on this. This is free for everyone. That's why your competitive advantage would be creating more ideas and just showing them to the world. Because we are the only crew that can drive our planet further. Thank you very much for your attention.